to bring over our next box. The next box we're opening is last year, so not this past season, but the season before. 2021 Hockey Extended Series. Now, the Extended Series boxes are the ones that come out during the off season, okay? And so they have like the latest updates to whoever swapped teams at the trade deadline, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the only updates it doesn't have are people who signed deals during the off season during free agency. Those switches, when those guys get their new teams, usually come into play during the Series 1 box of the following year. So those are coming out this year on November 10th. That is a projected release date for our 2023 or 2022-2023 season Series 1 boxes. So for now, we just keep opening the ones from this past year or previous seasons, and that is what we are doing. So here we go. We got Tyler Bertuzzi, Detroit Red Wings All-Star. Oh yeah, these boxes, for those who are new to this, have a lot of pictures of guys wearing their All-Star jerseys. Here's another one, actually. Jonathan Huberdeau, Florida Panthers All-Star. Cody Ceci, Pittsburgh Penguins. Juuso Valimaki, Calgary Flames. Oh, wow. Olivia's about to lose her mind. We just hit a clear-cut Boston Bruins.
Is she from Boston?
Yeah, and she got Boston. Yeah. So, Olivia, you just hit another amazing card, so get ready for this. This is a Jack Studnicka, and hopefully I'm saying that correctly, clear-cut card, which is like the coveted card everybody wants to hit when we open these boxes. They do not make very many clear cuts. It is just like a normal card, but it is made of acetate, and you can see right through it. Super cool. I'm going to gently sleeve him because they're delicate cards, and you are definitely hitting the jackpot, but I could not find it any more appropriate that we hit a clear-cut Boston card while we're doing one in Ladies of the Bruins, so yay to that. Olivia says, I got my sister watching this with me. Well, then you guys are both, I'm sure, having a fun time. Plus, also, isn't your mom doing this, or is Kim your sister? I thought Kim was your mom, though. But anyway, here we go. Chris Wagner, Boston Bruins. Dominic Cahoon, Edmonton Oilers. Eric Goodbranson, Ottawa Senators. Yep, definitely know me for sure. A great box for a Bruin break. Absolutely. It's almost like I knew that card was coming, right? And that's how I picked out this box. Or at least I'd like to think so, but that's not at all how it works. Everything's random. Kim is my mom. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, here we go. Adam Lowry, Winnipeg Jets. Nathan McKinnon, Avalanche All-Star. Matthew Joseph from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, Matthew Joseph is number 3 on the top 10 list of players to have a breakout year this year, except that he will be doing it with the Ottawa Senators instead of the Lightning. And our Young Guns card is a Pittsburgh Penguins Alex Diorio. So Fawn Worthen has the Penguins today, and Fawn is getting the Alex Diorio Young Guns card. Now, this year, the Young Guns look different than the last ones we saw because they had this really pretty outer space bottom to them, as I call it, because it's got like purple and blue iridescent stars with silver. And I just think that this year's Young Guns were prettier than the last season. Ville Husso, St. Louis Blues. Thomas Greiss from the Red Wings. And Grandpa Shark when he was with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I can't do a Joe Thornton card without doing that now. So thanks a lot to the regular breakers because it's all your fault. Freddie Anderson, Toronto Maple Leafs All-Star. Freddie is now Hurricanes goalie, but he was with the Toronto Maple Leafs that year. And hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. This is fun. You did hit a card earlier. I don't remember who it was, but I do remember saying your name. So here we go. We've got James Reimer when he was a Hurricanes goaltender. He is a Shark now. Ian Cole, back during his Minnesota Wild days, he then went to the Canes and is now heading to Tampa this year. Corey Schneider, New York Islanders. And we have a Peyton Krebs Ultimate Victory card. So Christine Scott has the Vegas Golden Knights today, and she got the Peyton Krebs Ultimate Victory rookie card, which is kind of a fun, reflective card, as you can see. All right, Jake Allen, Montreal Canadiens. Nico Hischier, New Jersey Devils All-Star. Andreas Athanasiou of the LA Kings. And Nolan Patrick, when he played for the Flyers, he is now a VGK player here in Vegas. Angela, you forgive him for being on Toronto. Well, in all fairness, he was on Toronto before he upgraded his life and came to you with the Hurricanes, right? So you just have to look at it that way. Eric Stahl, Minnesota Wild All-Star. John Carlson, Washington Capitals All-Star. William Carrier, Vegas Golden Knights, wearing the retro Adidas reverse retro uniform that is my favorite of all time because I love red. Braden Coburn, Ottawa Senators, and our young guns is going to be Cody Curran from the Anaheim Ducks. So, Kim Farrow, you have the Ducks. You hit that nice Trevor Zegras earlier, and now you have a Cody Curran young guns as well. The Pharaohs are both cleaning up in this card break. All right, Kyle Clifford from the St. Louis Blues, Giovanni Smith, Detroit Red Wings, and Matthew Barzal, New York Islanders All-Star. Okay, Michelle, I'll just tell you your team. It'll make your life easier. You have the Ottawa Senators are your team. How you actually see them, though, is that at the beginning of the break, we posted a chart in the comment section of the featured pinned post that says your teams, but I'm just telling you because I can see it right next to me. So you have the Senators. Okay, we have Ryan Donato, San Jose Sharks, Taro Hirose, Red Wings, Wayne Simmons, Toronto Maple Leafs, Maxime Comtois, Anaheim Ducks, and we have another Peyton Krebs rookie card. So Christine Scott is also cleaning up today. This is the Upper Deck rookie class cards, or as I like to call them, the Saved by the Bell cards, because that's just what they look like. And they have an insignia autograph on them, which means it's just etched into the card with silver embossing. It's not actually hand signed by the player. Yeah, Melissa, it is family night. You've got you, your mom, and your daughter, and then we've got the Pharaohs and their mom, so it is family night here for sure. Zdeno Chara, Washington Capitals, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver Canucks All-Star, and Zach Bogosian when he was a Toronto Maple Leaf. He is a Tampa Bay Lightning now. Brian, you're not wrong. Peyton Krebs does look 12 years old. He always had a real baby face. You know who else is so young? So I was watching NHL Network the other night, and they were interviewing Jordan Kyrou from the St. Louis Blues because he just signed that $56 million 8-year deal. And they were interviewing him, and he seems like a baby. Oh my God. He just looks and sounds so young. So that's just crazy to think that those young guys are making such money. Good for them, though. All right. Matt Murray, Ottawa Senators. Johan Larsson, Arizona Coyotes. Michael Raffle, Philadelphia Flyers. And this is a real nice one for our Blue Jackets person. Monique Peterson. You have a UD exclusives of Max Domi. These are super rare, as you can see from the fact that it is numbered to 100. These are not easy to see on camera because they're in gold. This is card number, does it say 3? Even I'm having a hard time telling. Yes. It's either 3 or 83. I can't tell. I think it says 3 of 100 of Max Domi. So this is a great card for Monique. Max Domi is a superstar player. He was with the Canes at one point, I believe, and then went to the Blue Jackets, and now this year is heading to the Chicago Blackhawks as part of their rebuild. Troy Stetcher, Detroit Red Wings. Travis Konechny, Philadelphia Flyers All-Star. Teddy Bluger, Pittsburgh Penguins. And Ryan Dzingel, Ottawa Senators. Yeah, I think it was 3 of 100 as well. It was just really hard to tell whether that was another 0 or whether it was an 8. But those cards that are only numbered to 100 are awesome. Carrie, I don't know if you've gotten any Flames inserts yet. I don't feel like I've said your name yet, so hopefully you got here just in time to get some. Josh Anderson, Montreal Canadiens. Andrew Shaw, Chicago Blackhawks. Cam Talbot, Minnesota Wild. And another Saved by the Bell card. This time it's Thomas Harley from the Dallas Stars, and Dallas Stars is Jessica Velarde-Paxton. So you are getting the Thomas Harley rookie class card with the replica autographs on them. I think those are neat cards. Alrighty, we've got Derek Grant, Anaheim Ducks, Christopher Tanev, Calgary Flames, Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa Senators All-Star, and a Tomas Nosek. You all know him as a Bruin. We knew him as a VGK back in the day. And I hope that you all love and appreciate Tomas because he is a really great guy. We miss him a lot here in VGK. I miss wearing my shirt that says no sex for you, but that's another story. All right, Ali Mata from the LA Kings. Kyle Turris, Edmonton Oilers. Alexander Texier from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Puckboy wants to know what's wrong with me, and I don't have the answer to that. Joakim Nordstrom, Calgary Flames. And now we have a really nice Winnipeg Jets Reflections card of Mark Scheifele. So I always turn these and make sure they're not numbered or anything. This particular Reflections is not numbered, but it is a Mark Scheifele, which means that Tammy Fountain has it because Tammy Fountain has the Jets this break. All right, Anthony Duclair, Ottawa Senators. Yeah, why are you the way you are? I know. I don't know. That's a good question. Shea Weber, Montreal Canadiens All-Star, and Tyler Mott, Vancouver Canucks. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely odd. But I'd like to think it's like a fun odd, not like a stay away from that girl kind of odd, but who knows. All right, Derek Forbort, Winnipeg Jets. Andrew Cogliano when he was a Dallas Star. Radko Gudas from the Florida Panthers. We've got Cal Clutterbuck, another one of my favorite names, New York Islanders. And then we've got a Bowen Byram Premier Prospects Ovation card. So that's super nice. And that is going to our Avalanche person, which is Jessica Bracken. So Jessica Bracken, you were getting the Bowen Byram Ovation Premier Prospects card, which is a very unique card. That's a fun one. Bowen Byram, by the way, is number 9 on the list of players expected to have a breakout year this season of the top 10, so we shall see. Connor Hellebuck, Jets. Okay, so Forbort is no longer a Winnipeg Jet. He's a Bruin now. That's good to know. Kevin Shattenkirk of the Ducks. Noah Dobson, New York Islanders. See, I don't always know exactly where the players came from and where they went. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on it, but a lot of times I don't. So thank you for telling me these things because then I can store them in my memory bank for future breaks. Anze Kopitar, LA Kings. Eric Chernak, Tampa Bay Lightning, which they were literally just talking about him on TV right before this break when I was watching that game. Matt Martin, New York Islanders, and then we've got a Joel Hofer, St. Louis Blues, Young Guns, and Jody Murphy's got the Blues. Not the actual Blues, she's just got the St. Louis Blues. Hopefully Jody doesn't have the Blues. All right, so she has the Joel Hofer Young Guns card from this pack. Cal Peterson, LA Kings. Nikita Zadorov, Chicago Blackhawks, and then we have a checklist card. This is the first checklist we've actually hit in any box, which is kind of crazy. This checklist features Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl from the Oilers. It basically tells you who the guys are you would be looking for if you're trying to collect all of the cards from a certain series. So right down here it tells you which series we're in, which is the 2021 Upper Deck Extended. And these are guys 601 through 700. I believe there's a total of 750 guys in this set. So that is some of the guys you would need to collect if you want them all. Nino Niederreiter, Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, and also for those who are new, just to be clear, and I think I said it at the beginning, but just to say it again, you get the cards of the guys of the jerseys that they're wearing on the cards. Okay, so that means everybody who is in the Boston jersey in these cards is who you get. But if they, are with jersey now, but they're with Boston now, but they're wearing a different team's jersey, that person gets them. So it's whoever they are on the card is who they're going to. We got Chris Kreider, New York All-Star for the Rangers. Brandon Saad, Colorado Avalanche. Tyler Toffoli, Montreal Canadiens. And we've got a Leon Draisaitl Ultimate Victory card for the Edmonton Oilers. So it looks like our Oilers person today is Doreen Miller. So Doreen Miller has the Leon Draisaitl Ultimate Victory card, which is nice. David Riddick, Calgary Flames All-Star. Barclay Goodrow when he was with the Lightning. He's a New York Ranger now. Nicholas Aube-Kubel, Philadelphia Flyers, and Yanni Kukokin from the New Jersey Devils. Or Kukanen. Sorry, I think I said that one wrong too. Grease him up. That's so funny. All right, Alex Pietrangelo from the Vegas... Oh, sorry, he's with Vegas Golden Knights now. Alex Pietrangelo back when he was a Blues All-Star in St. Louis. Alexander Georgiev... he is now going to be an Avalanche, but he is a New York Ranger on that card. Mike Hoffman, St. Louis Blues. Roman Josi, Nashville Predators All-Star. Our Young Guns is another New York Rangers. So that means Caitlin Judd. You're hitting lots of Rangers today. This is Patrick Kodorenko of the New York Rangers. Just trying to get these guys nicely in their little protective sleeve. All right. Michael McLeod, New Jersey Devils. Paul Stastny, Winnipeg Jets, heading to the Hurricanes. Carl Slaughterberg, Chicago Blackhawks. Next, Alexander Wenberg, Florida Panthers. Mark Stahl, Detroit Red Wings. Jack Eichel, when he was an All-Star for the Buffalo Sabres. Ben Hutton, when he was an Anaheim Duck. He is a VGK now. We have a throwback Young Guns coming. Let's do a slow reveal. It is Connor McMichael from the Washington Capitals. So Capitals today is Sissy Sacramone. This is a throwback Young Guns card, meaning that it's designed in the same style as another year. And these are usually worth a nice amount. And this is Connor McMichael. So let's sleeve them. So Lauren just says she just got some of her cards in the mail from an earlier break. And when she scanned a Young Gun, that she found one that recently sold for $40, and then another one also in her pack that was like $39. So she was very excited about that. So that's awesome news, Lauren. See, when you get your cards, it is fun to scan them. So everybody should just download the Center Stage app now. It's free. And then when you get them, you can go through all your cards and kind of get yourself a grand total of what your break ended up being worth. So your $20 buy-in actually gets you a lot more than that usually. Mitch Marner, Toronto Maple Leafs All-Star. Devin Dubnyk, San Jose Sharks goaltender, and Ryan McDonough from from Tampa Bay, which is in Florida, Lightning. And McDonough is going to be a Nashville Predator this year. Insert withdrawals setting in. All right, well, I'm trying to pull some good ones for you. And I mean, most of you who are such addicts are in the 6 o'clock tonight too. So settle down. If you don't get a card now, I'm sure you'll be getting one at 6. All right, Eric Halla, Nashville Predators. Bobby Ryan, Detroit Red Wings. Mark Borowiecki, Nashville Predators. Mark Scheifele, Winnipeg Jets All-Star. And then we've got a throwback card of Zach Werenski from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Our Blue Jackets person today is Monique. She hit that really nice numbered to 100 Max Domi card earlier, and now she has a Zach Werenski throwback to go with it. Yep, everyone's saying Holla. Yeah, that was a Holla back when he was a Nashville Predator. And honestly, I don't know how many teams ago it was at that point, because Holla has literally been on 6 teams in the last 6 years. So, and you guys were one of them, and we here at VGK were another one of them. Love Eric Holla. Miss him. Brad Richardson, Nashville Predators. David Perron when he was an All-Star for St. Louis Blues. And Evgeny Dadonov, Ottawa Senators. All right. Oh, hey, it's Joey Decord. So Ladies of the Kraken group just did a meet and greet with Joey Decord last night because he is a Kraken goaltender now. And from what I heard, it went absolutely amazingly. And every woman in that group who went, and there were about 75 of them, had an absolutely wonderful evening with Joey raising money for his charity, which is called Dax House, part of Arizona State University. So that's fun. Leah Sanderson, LA Kings. Michael Scarbosa, Washington Capitals. And hey, here's a real nice throwback card. You guys will recognize this guy because this is Taylor Hall, and this is when he was a Buffalo Sabre. So that means that the Taylor Hall Buffalo Sabre card is going to Madison McDonald. Very nice. Tammy autocorrect. I'm like, who's Hoalaga? Holla. I love it. Made me laugh. Brandon Sutter, Vancouver Canucks. Jack Roslovic, Columbus Blue Jackets, Jacob Markstrom, Calgary Flames, and Jesper Faust from the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm so glad I learned how to say that name yesterday when we did our Ladies of the Hurricanes break. I was educated real quickly that his name is not pronounced Jesper Fast, but rather Jesper Faust. Very interesting. All right, we've got Curtis McElhaney, Tampa Bay Lightning, TJ Oshie, Washington Capitals All-Star year, David Pasternak, who you all know as Pasta, in his All-Star jersey from that year with a very focused look on his face. And now we have a throwback Quinn Hughes, Vancouver Canucks. So Kat Rice again with her Canucks. Throwback Quinn Hughes card. Very nice. Hitting a lot of nice inserts in this particular box. Started it off with that clear cut of Jack Studnicka, so that was pretty cool. Vladislav Nemesnikov, Detroit Red Wings former player. He will be a Tampa Bay Lightning this year. Owen Tippett. This guy is number 10 on the top 10 list of guys to watch to have a breakout season this year, except instead of being with the Panthers, he'll be doing it in a Flyers jersey. Jordan Kyrou, we're just talking about him. Just re-signed 8-year deal with the St. Louis Blues. Won the fastest skater competition last year at the All-Star Game. Drake Caggiula, Arizona Coyotes. Oh, Lauren, that's so funny. I actually was going to ask you if you got that shipment yet. I thought it was going to be at least a couple more days. So I'll let everybody in on that joke here as soon as we finish this pack. Hang on a second. Luke Kunin, Nashville Predators. That's pretty funny. Stefan Nason, San Jose Sharks. Seth Jones, Columbus Blue Jackets All-Star. And then we've got Ilya Sorokin, goaltender for the New York Islanders. This is going to be an ultimate victory card. And the Islanders today are Tony Sabia. So you are getting the Ilya Sorokin ultimate victory card. Then we have Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay Lightning All-Star. Justin Dowling, Dallas Stars. Patrick Kane, Chicago Blackhawks All-Star. And then finally Tyler Seguin, Dallas Stars All-Star. So what Lauren is talking about is the other day when we were opening packs in one of our groups, one of the packs had a blank card come out. It was just a piece of cardboard, which is really weird. And she was trying to be funny, and she goes, oh, that would have been where my LA Kings insert card was supposed to be, right? And I said, oh, don't worry, I'll draw you a Drew Doughty card if you want. So before I sent Lauren her cards, I drew a kind of like a really terrible cartoon of Drew Doughty and included it in her pack. So I'm glad that you got that. And yeah, that's definitely the most valuable one of all, obviously. Kiefer Sherwood, Colorado Avalanche. Yeah, and then you do have LA again today, so that's even funnier. But hopefully we'll get you a real Drew Doughty this time instead of my handmade drawing. Michael Delzato, Columbus Blue Jackets. Dmitry Kulikov, New Jersey Devils. Nick Ritchie, Boston Bruins. Ryan O'Reilly, St. Louis Blues All-Star. Devon Tays, Colorado Avalanche. Tyler Pitlick, Arizona Coyotes. And Nick Bonino, Minnesota Wild. We are in the 2020-2021 Hockey Extended Series box from Upper Deck right now, if you're just tuning in. TJ Brody, Toronto Maple Leafs. Tyson Barrie, Edmonton Oilers. Tobias Reeder, Buffalo Sabres. Oh, good. Olivia says she loved Nick Ritchie, and you're getting his card, so that works out well too. Eric Gustafson, Philadelphia Flyers, and boom, we've got a McDavid holographics card. Wow. Yeah, that's a fun one. It's got NHL in the background, and it's very rainbowy and beautiful. This is McDavid / McJesus, and the Oilers today is Dorian Miller. So Dorian has hit a nice Draisaitl card and a nice Connor McDavid card. All right, Tammy, we'll see you back at 6 then. I'll try to pull out some more good Jets cards for you while you're gone at the vet. Jay Beagle, Vancouver Canucks. Cedric Paquette, Carolina Hurricanes. Matt Nieto, San Jose Sharks. And next up, we've got, okay, so this is the Jack Studnicka card from earlier, just not a clear-cut version. So this is what the actual card looks like. And so, Olivia, you're getting that and the clear-cut of the same gentleman. All right, we got Matthew Tkachuk from the Calgary Flames All-Star Year. He'll be a Panther this year. Mr. Jordan Bennington from the St. Louis Blues All-Star Year. Cody Eakin, Buffalo Sabres. Our Young Guns is going to be an Alexi Heponimi from the Florida Panthers. So we'll sleeve him up. Christine Gilbert has the Florida Panthers, so she's getting that beautiful Young Guns card. Max Pacioretty, former Vegas Golden Knights, going to be a Hurricane now, but he was an All-Star for VGK while he was here. Taylor Hall when he was a Sabre, and Connor Timmins, Colorado Avalanche. We are down to the last 4 packs in this box. And we also, I know, Melissa, you know, I'm so glad that you said it and not me. Pitlick is the worst last name in the NHL. I also imagine him getting made fun of a lot when he was a kid, because I'm sorry, but that name is just hard. All right, Derek Brassard, Arizona Coyotes. Jimmy Vesey, Toronto Maple Leafs. Patrick Laine, Columbus Blue Jackets. And our Young Guns, Lauren is an LA King. This is Austin Strand wearing a retro uniform for the Kings. So Lauren is getting that Young Guns. Chris Letang, Pittsburgh Penguins. Carter Verhaeghe, Florida Panthers. Jacob Slavin, Carolina Hurricanes All-Star. And Jacob Markstrom when he was a Vancouver Canucks All-Star. Well, Carrie, we're not done yet. I know you may not have had any inserts yet, but we still have 3 more packs here. We also have the Star Rookies box set to go through, so turn that frown upside down. And yes, Olivia, it definitely could be possible that there would be a Swayman card in the rookie box since it is from last year.
That's a misclick, right?
Hang on just 1 second, guys. No.
I saw some of those other cards. Yet another one was really expensive too. 64.
Why are they differing so much in price?
Who's this kid?
He's a young gun, obviously, but go back to the first one again. All right. We're going to come back on camera with another center stage result here in a second, but let's do this pack real quick. Josh Lavo, Calgary Flames. Alex Pietrangelo, Vegas Golden Knights. Braden Holtby during his Vancouver Canucks days. And now we've got Tim Stützle holographics from the Ottawa Senators. So Michelle Brisson, this is your guy, the Tim Stützle holographics card, since you have the Senators. So that one's fun.
I'm going to go on it.
Okay. Patrick Hornqvist, Florida Panthers. Capo Kakinen from the Minnesota Wild. Corey Perry, Montreal Canadiens, currently Tampa Bay Lightning. And Phil DiGiuseppe, New York Rangers. Puckboy's looking up something for us real quick. I want to come back on with a center stage result that he scanned on the side, but he just wants to verify a couple things before we go giving some dollar figures on a certain card that we pulled today. Alex Galchenyuk from the Toronto Maple Leafs, Lucas Wallmark, Chicago Blackhawks, Zach Whitecloud wearing the gold of our Vegas Golden Knights. I say our meaning mine, not yours. Yours are the Bruins. Alex Pietrangelo from my Vegas Golden Knights, Nick Cousins from the Nashville Predators, Colton Sevier, Pittsburgh Penguins, Jack Johnson when he was a New York Ranger. He'll be a Blackhawk this year. And Tristan Jarry, goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins. One more pack in the extended box. So as we're opening the final pack, if you're having just an absolute blast doing this, remember that you can come join our other group that is dedicated specifically to card breaks. That is called Puck Gal Card Breaks. We do these every single day, sometimes twice a day. And we're about to start up some new ones that are in some bigger boxes too, where like you have the chance to pull lots of like autographs and jersey pieces and fun stuff like that. So be sure to come and join that group if you have enjoyed this. So we have Elias Pettersson from the Vancouver Canucks, Slater Cuckoo, Edmonton Oilers. Now, you're going to watch me make a quick shuffle here because we have a card coming that's a big one and I want to make sure we do it last. So all I'm doing is just changing our order here. Justin Schultz, Washington Capitals, will be a Kraken this year. Matthias Janmark from the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm not sure where he is now. He was a VGK this year, and we let him go for some reason, so he's off to somewhere else. I just don't remember where. Nick Camano, Dallas Stars. And then we have Ryan Strome from the Rangers. Now, we have a big card coming. I'm trying to like do whatever I can to not entirely spoil it by showing a name. So we're doing kind of like a decoy reveal here. So this is going to be a Washington Capitals guy of some type, which means, before we show who it is, that Sissy Sacramone is getting this card. And let's just go ahead and turn it the proper direction. This is going to be an SPX Finite card for Connor McMichael. So that is super cool. It has a giant SPX Finite like steel emblem on it. And when you turn it over on the back, they are numbered to 2,999, and this is number 93 of these cards. These are fun. They're nice and thick and pretty. They're very eye-catching, so those are fun ones to hit. And that's the only SPX Finite we hit today in this box, so we will sleeve him up. That is going to Sissy, and we are done with that box. So the